This is 25HR069550D, Huron Township versus Matthew Moser. May I have your names for the record, please?
Yes, it's Matthew Moser.
Thank you, Mr. Moser. Mr. Bowditch, you're muted.
I apologize, Your Honor. Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Mr. Moser. He's already put his name on the record. Your Honor, today is the date and time set for an arraignment in this matter. We'd waive formal reading and stand mute. We've also had a chance to pre-try this case, Your Honor. In this matter, Mr. Moser wishes to plead guilty to an added count of operating while visibly impaired, with the understanding the original charge would be dismissed.
Thank you. Was that your understanding, sir?
Yes.
Would you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. May I put your hand down? You had the opportunity to discuss this case with Mr. Bowditch. You understand the charges you face and the possible penalties.
Yes, Judge.
And after having that conversation, sir, is it your understanding and agreement that you'll be pleading guilty to the reduced count of operating while visibly impaired?
Yes, Judge.
And sir, you understand that if the court accepts your plea this morning, you will not have a trial of any kind?
Yes, Judge.
You will not have the opportunity to present witnesses on your own behalf or see and cross-examine witnesses put forth by the prosecutor?
Yes, Judge.
And sir, you're entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Judge.
You haven't been threatened in any way or promised anything to get you to plead guilty?
No, Judge.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, Judge.
Sir, is it true that on June 15th, 2025 in Huron Township, you were operating a motor vehicle while you were visibly impaired by some intoxicant?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Bowditch, would you like to inquire further of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. What was the date, Your Honor?
June the
Day of the
15th.
offense? I apologize.
June the
Judge.
15th, 2025, sir.
Mr. Moser, on June 15th of this year, were you driving in Huron Township?
Yes, sir.
Had you been drinking, sir?
Yes, sir.
Were you involved in an accident?
Yes, sir.
Were you taken to the hospital, sir?
Yes, sir.
Was a blood test administered, or did they take your blood?
They took my blood. Yes.
And you knew the results of that test?
Yes.
Do you have any reason to doubt or challenge the results of that test?
No.
Was it above a 0.08?
Yes.
Defense is satisfied, Your Honor.
Thank you. Sir, the court has accepted your plea of guilty to the reduced count of operating while visibly impaired. Because this was your first appearance, there have not been bond set. Court is setting your bond at $5,000 personal. You do not need to post any money, but what you must do is appear as directed by the court until this case is resolved in its entirety. Because the original charge was operating with blood alcohol content of 0.17 or more, and you have pled to a reduced drinking and driving offense. Condition of your bond is that you not purchase, possess, consume any alcoholic beverages until further order of the court or until this case is resolved in its entirety. Because not the allegation anymore, because you have pled to operating a motor vehicle after drinking, the court will refer the matter to the probation department. This court's probation officer, Tony Grant, will be in contact with you by phone and by email. Mr. Grant will have forms for you to complete and an interview for you to submit to. After you have met with Mr. Grant, he will write a sentence recommendation and schedule you to return to this courtroom for sentence to be imposed. So please respond to all phone calls and emails from him as if they're coming directly from the bench. Anything else, Mr. Bowditch?
Yes, Your Honor. There was an indication by Ms. Foley Carter that Mr. Moser needed to be fingerprinted at Huron. I have explained that process. He has agreed to do that. I'm assuming the court will want it in a timely manner.
Mr. Moser, the Malter, the court is signing an order for your fingerprints to be taken. Sir, please present yourself to the Huron Township Police Department within the next 14 days to have your fingerprints taken.
Okay.
Anything else,
Yes,
Mr.
Judge.
Bowditch?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Thank you. That concludes this matter, sir. You're free to go. You have a great afternoon.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Mr.
you too,
Moser.
Judge.
You're welcome.
Thank
Thank you. This is 25HR 06881OM Huron Township versus Latifia Buckley. May I have your names for the record, please?
Morning, Your Honor. Daniel Batar on behalf of Ms. Buckley. Ms. Buckley, can you state your name for the record, please?
Latifia Buckley.
Thank you, Ms. Buckley. Mr. Batar, how are we proceeding with this arraignment pretrial?
Your Honor, as to the arraignment, we'll waive a form reading and stand mute, please, and we need a pretrial at least 30 days now.
Thank you. Any comment regarding bond, Mr. Batar?
Judge, this is dealing with a pod unit that's outside a house. She suffered a home fire a couple of years ago, so she just has to take care of that pod. I don't think it's any type of flight risk situation or threat to public safety. We'd ask for a personal bond.
Thank you. Ms. Buckley, the court will set your bond at $1,000 personal. You do not need to post any money, but what you must do is appear as directed by the court until this case is resolved in its entirety. Mr. Batar has asked for a pretrial date at least 1 month out. Marianne, you have a date, please.
Yes, October 9th at 9:40.
October 9th at 9:40.
Judge, could we do is the following week available or no, the 16th?
The 23rd.
Nope, let's do the 9th will be fine. We can do the 9th.
October 9th at 9:40, that will be. Is that Judge Oakley?
It's with Judge Patton.
Patton, thank you. Ms. Buckley, that would be by Zoom in courtroom number 3 with Judge Patton. Court
Okay,
staff will mail notice of the new date and time to you at the address you verified this morning. Anything else in this case, Mr. Batar?
Oh, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Buckley, you're free to go. You have a great day.
you
Ms.
too, thank
Buckley,
you.
just make sure to take care of that and I'll give you a call before that next court date, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
And Judge, I hate to interrupt, but if I could quickly let Jeff know. Jeff, it looks like her husband is on right now, Sterling Buckley. He's the co-defendant. So if you could talk to him, and we're just gonna end up doing the same thing, set up for a pretrial at that date.
Yes, sir. As soon as I can find it.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
Mr. Sterling, you need to join the breakout room, please.
I'm sorry?
Please join.
You
the-
should see it pop up, Mr. Buckley, to go into a breakout room.
Breakout room, Ramirez Court. I don't see pop up. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Mary Ann, is that young man in my meeting room?
Judge, he is with the clerk and he'll
Oh, okay.
yeah.
But then he's going to be in my meeting room. I'll wait for him there.
There's a 9:40 for the co-defendant on it too. Same time.
Oh, yeah, and I have them right next to each other. Thank you. This is 25 HR 07167 AON, Huron Township versus Dimitri Ilisai. May I have your appearance, sir?
Good morning, Your Honor. May I please the court, Radu Yakuban, P72819, on behalf of defendant Dimitri Elisei.
Good morning, sir. You had the opportunity to speak to Ms. Foley Carter, the prosecutor.
That is correct, Your Honor.
How are we proceeding, sir?
Your Honor, we have agreed to a plea in this particular case to dismiss both original charges and add a charge of double parking, Your Honor, with a fee of $200 and payable in however long the court deems appropriate for my client to send a check.
Court accepts your plea of responsible on behalf of your client to the added count of double parking, the original citations of distracted driving and no proof of insurance, which was waivable,
Yes.
are dismissed. Court will impose the fine of $200. Does your client need more than 5 days to pay that amount?
No, Your Honor, 5 days is good.
5 days to pay. Anything else this morning, sir?
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Good morning, Ms. Foley Carter.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Are you in here for Mr. Buckley?
I am.
Mr. Buckley, this is 25 HR 06883 OM, Huron Township versus Sterling Buckley. State your name for me, please, sir.
Sterling Buckley.
Mr. Buckley, the way court staff have you labeled indicate that you waived your right to have the assistance of an attorney this morning. Was that your understanding?
Yes, it was, but my wife and I it's the same case.
I know,
and
sir, but
she-
I understand that, but procedurally, we have to do things a certain way. So you waived your right
Okay.
to have the assistance of an attorney this morning, correct?
Yes, but can I change that?
Yes, sir, but give me 1 second. Have you had the opportunity to speak to Ms. Foley Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Foley Carter, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, we did have an opportunity to speak. I advised him that his wife's case was adjourned for compliance purposes, and that I was just going to ask if the same thing happened with this case, so they run together.
So, Mr. Buckley, I don't know if you were listening when your wife's case was called. She did use an attorney who was present this morning. Court arraigned her the same way that I'll do you in 1 second. Bond was set and the case was adjourned for compliance. If you want to proceed that way, we can do that right now. If you want to go into a breakout room and speak with the attorney who's available, we'll move you into a breakout room with the attorney. How would you like to proceed?
Can I speak with the attorney?
Absolutely. We'll get you moved in with Mr. Bowditch. Give us just one moment.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. This is 25 HR 070230M Huron Township versus Eric Reininger. Sir, please state your name for me.
Eric Reiniger.
Mr. Reininger, the way court staff have you labeled indicate that you're waiving your right to have the assistance of an attorney this morning. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you have the opportunity to speak to the prosecutor, Ms. Foley Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Foley Carter, how are we proceeding?
Good morning, Your Honor. Mr. Ringer will be pleading guilty pursuant to 771.1 for a period of 12 months with the understanding that the dog must be on a leash or tether when it is outside. This is the 7th such citation.
Thank you. Mr. Reininger, was that an accurate statement of the agreement you reached this morning?
Yes.
Would you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. May I put your hand down? Sir, you've had the opportunity to discuss this case and you understand the charges you face and the possible penalties.
Yes,
And after having that conversation, is it your understanding and agreement that you'll be pleading guilty as charged to animal at large?
yes,
And sir, you understand that if the court accepts your plea this morning, you will not have a trial of any kind.
yes,
You will not have the opportunity to present witnesses on your own behalf or see and cross-examine witnesses put forth by the prosecutor.
okay, I understand.
And sir, you're entering this plea freely and voluntarily.
Yes,
You haven't been threatened in any way or promised anything to get you to plead guilty.
no, Your Honor.
So are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes,
Sir, is it true that on August 3rd, 2025 in Huron Township, you allowed a dog to be at large?
yes, it's my dog. It's my fault. He got out, so.
Sir, the court will accept your plea of guilty as charged to the animal at large. As indicated by Ms. Foley Carter, this plea will be taken pursuant to Michigan compiled law 771.1, which means that your sentence will be delayed for a period of 12 months. Sir, so long as you incur no new criminal offenses in the state for the next 12 months, pay the court cost of $300 and continue to keep the dog leashed or on a tether, the case will be administratively reviewed for dismissal at the end of that 12-month period of time. Do you need more than 5 days to pay the $300, sir?
Yes,
So before you leave the courthouse this morning, when you exit that door on your left, you'll go around the corner. There's a criminal traffic counter. Stop there, set a payment plan. Other than that, 12 months, no new criminal cases, pay the court costs, keep the dog on a tether or leash, and that will resolve the matter. Anything else, Ms. Foley Carter?
Nothing, Your Honor. Thank you.
Anything else, Mr. Reininger?
no, Your Honor.
Then that concludes the matter, sir. Have a great afternoon. Good afternoon. Hey. Oh, great. Thank you. Bye. This is 25HR068830M, Huron Township versus Sterling Buckley. May I have your names for the record, please?
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Mr. Buckley. Mr. Buckley, can you hear us?
Yes,
Could you tell the judge your name for the record, please, sir?
Sterling Buckley.
Thank you, sir. Your Honor, today's the date and time set for an arraignment in this matter. Waive formal reading, stand mute. We also had a chance to pre-try this case. As the court is aware, this is a companion case with my fellow counsel. There has been previously an agreed upon adjourned date of October 9th, I believe. We would wish this to follow that.
Thank you. The court will set Mr. Buckley's bond at 1,000 personal. Sir, you don't need to post any money, but what you must do is continue to appear as directed until the case is resolved in its entirety. It will be adjourned over for a pretrial on October the 9th at 9:40 a.m. And that will be by Zoom in courtroom number 3 with Judge Patton. Court staff will mail notice of that date and time to you. Mr. Bowditch, anything else in this case?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Mr. Buckley, you're free to go. You have a great afternoon.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Buckley.
Thank you.
Ms. Keeler, did you have the opportunity to speak to the prosecutor, Ms. Foley Carter?
Yes, ma'am.
When she comes out, I will call your case, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. This is 25 HR 070220M, Huron Township versus Michelle Keeler. Ma'am, state your name for me, please.
Michelle Keeler.
Ma'am, the way court staff have you labeled indicate that you're waiving your right to have the assistance of an attorney this morning. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You've had the opportunity to speak to Ms. Foley Carter, the prosecutor.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Foley Carter, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, we did have an opportunity to speak. It's my understanding that the very next day, Ms. Keeler went out and bought a new lead to ensure that this doesn't happen again. I don't anticipate we'll see her again. In light of that, the people are going to move to dismiss.
Ma'am, do you have any objection to the case being dismissed?
No, ma'am.
The case is dismissed. You're free to go. You have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. These are 25 HR 07083 A, B, and C. Huron Township versus Michelle Soroka. May I take your cap off for me, please? May I have your names for the record?
I'm sorry. Michelle
Daniel
Soroka.
Batar on behalf of Ms. Soroka, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Batar, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, as to the arraignment, we'll waive a form reading and stay on mute, please, and we'll need a pretrial on that, I'm sorry, October 9th date, please.
The C citation is showing as being scheduled for for formal hearing this morning. That clearly is not correct. Mr. Batar, any position regarding bond?
Your Honor, again, we're just dealing with a pod unit outside and some firewood issues and blight issues. We don't believe there's any flight risk or threat to public safety. She's going to make sure everything's taken care of in the next 30 days. Can we get a personal bond?
Absolutely. Mr. Roca, your bond in these cases will be set at $1,000 personal. You do not need to post any money, but what you must do is appear as directed by the court until the case is resolved in its entirety. Your case will be set for an adjourned pre-hearing and pre-trial on October the 9th at
9:50.
9:50. That will be by Zoom in courtroom number 3 with Judge Patton. Court staff will mail notice of the new date and time to you at the address you verified. Is there anything else in this case, Mr. Batar?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Mr. Roca, you're free to go. You have a great afternoon.
Thank you too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Good morning.
Good morning. These are 25HR 07541 A and B. Huron Township versus Neil King. May I have your names for the record, please?
Yes, good morning. Mike Granzire on behalf of Mr. King, P number 54932.
Your name for me, please, sir?
Neil King.
Thank you. Mr. Granzire, how are we proceeding with this arraignment, pretrial and pre-hearing?
Thank you, Your Honor. For the purposes of the arraignment, we would waive the formal reading and stand mute.
And you have the opportunity to speak to the prosecutor, Ms. Foley Carter.
That is correct, Your Honor, and we have worked out an arrangement whereby the original matters, the driving while license suspended, revoked, and also the speeding violation would be dismissed in exchange for a plea of guilty to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, the 0-point non-reported offense. I did speak with my client previously about the possibility of this. He is aware that he has the right to reject this and go to trial if he wants, not just a trial, but all his other rights. And he does wish to avail himself of this opportunity. Is all that correct, Mr. King?
Yes, Mike.
Mr. King, would you raise your right hand for me, please, sir? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. May I put your hand down? Sir, you understand that if the court accepts your plea of guilty this morning to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, you will not have a trial of any kind in this matter.
Yes, Your Honor.
You will not have the opportunity to present witnesses on your own behalf or see and cross-examine witnesses put forth by the prosecutor.
Yes, Your Honor.
And sir, you're entering this plea freely and voluntarily.
Yes, Your Honor.
You haven't been threatened in any way or promised anything to get you to plead guilty.
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Sir, is it true that on August 14th, 2025 in Huron Township, you allowed an unlicensed driver to drive?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Granzier, would you like to inquire further of your client?
I believe the court has sufficiently addressed the facts, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. The court will accept your plea of guilty to the added count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, the original driving while license suspended, and speeding citations will be dismissed. Was there anything you wanted to say on behalf of your client before fines and costs are imposed in this matter?
Very briefly, Your Honor, my understanding is that in this incident, there was no accident, no children in the car, no alcohol or drugs being used, and he was very cooperative with the police officer. He has not been driving since. And with that, I apologize, Your Honor. He has no other tickets pending anywhere else. I would ask the court to impose cost, fines, and fees. And with leniency, he just, I guess, had a surgery. He's in extreme financial difficulty. But with that, Your Honor, I have nothing further. We very much appreciate your time and consideration this morning.
Thank you. The court will impose the following. There is a fine of $100, cost of $100. There's $75 mandatory crime victims fee, $50 mandatory state costs, and $20 fund fee. That's $345. Sir, do you need more than 5 days to pay that amount?
Yes, I could pay about 200 a day and then the rest on Friday when I get paid. Was that be okay?
Well, that's actually within the 5 days.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
have no
okay.
problem. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No worries. 5 days to pay, and that will resolve the matter. Anything else on behalf of your client, sir?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Mr. King, you're free to go. You have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, sir. These are 25 HR 07424. A, B, C, and D. These are Huron Township versus Gonzalo Guerrero Jr. These cases were scheduled at 9:20 a.m. It's now 9:44. By the court's clock, the defendant has failed to appear. The A file will be set for show cause misdemeanor. The B, C, and D files will be will be deemed as in default. Morning, Carly.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you today?
I'm good. Good. You're stuck with me. I have just a quick question. How long do you wait for? How long do you need me on here?
You're done. I'm
Okay.
15 minutes after the scheduled start time. The last thing was scheduled at 9:40. Anyone else who pops up, Marianne should be able to take care of.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day,
Have a
Judge.
great day. These are 25 HR 07425 A, B, C, and D. These are Huron Township versus Roynique Harrington. These cases were scheduled at 9:20. It's now 9:47 by the court's clock. The defendant has failed to appear. The A, B, and D civil infractions will be deemed in default. The C file misdemeanor will be set for show cause. These are 25 HR 07435 A and B Huron Township versus Lamar Hilson. These cases were scheduled at 9:20. It's now 9:49. By the court's clock, the defendant has failed to appear. The A file civil infraction will be deemed in default. The B file misdemeanor will be set for show cause. These are 25 HR 07432 A and B Huron Township versus Lola Rich. These cases were scheduled at 9:20 a.m. It's now 9:50 by the court's clock. The defendant has failed to appear. The A file civil infraction will be deemed in default. The B file misdemeanor will be scheduled for show cause. These are 25 HR 07586 A and B Huron Township versus Demetrius Payne. May I have your names for the record, please?
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Mr. Payne. Mr. Payne, could you tell the judge your name for the record, please, sir?
My full name or just first and last?
The first and last would be fine, sir.
Demetrius Payne.
Thank you, sir. Your Honor, today's the date and time set for Raymond in this matter. Waive formal reading and stand mute. We've also had a chance to pre-try this case, Your Honor. In discussions with Mr. Payne and with the prosecutor, we want to adjourn this matter. Mr. Payne has some work to do on his license. If we could get the October 9th date, Your Honor.
Before that, Mr. Bowditch, is there any comment regarding bond, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. I think Mr. Payne is a good candidate for a personal bond. He has some driving-related offenses that he's going to clear up. I don't think he's a threat to the community or a danger for a flight risk.
Thank you. Mr. Payne, the court will set your bond at $3,000 personal. You don't need to post any money, but what you must do is continue to appear as directed until this case is resolved in its entirety. Your pretrial date will be adjourned over to October the 9th at
50?
I'm sorry?
What was the time on that again?
9:50?
9:50, thank you.
9:50? Okay.
9:50 a.m. That will be by Zoom in courtroom number 3 with Judge Patton. Court staff will mail notice of the new date and time to you. It will include Judge Patton's Zoom ID information. The speeding citation will be scheduled for that same date and time as a pre-hearing. Mr. Bowditch, is there anything else in this matter?
Nothing, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Payne, you're free to go. You have a great day.
All right. Thank you. Y'all have a good rest of your day also.
Thank you,
you.
Mr. Payne. Do your homework.
Yes, sir. I will. All right. Talk to y'all later.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
This is 25 HR 07459OT Huron Township versus Colleen Donnelly. Ma'am, state your name for me, please.
Hello, Colleen Margaret Donnelly.
Ms. Donnelly, the way court staff have you labeled indicate that you're waiving your right to have the assistance of an attorney this morning. Is that correct?
Just for the purpose of arraignment, yes.
Have you had the opportunity to speak to Ms. Foley Carter?
I have.
Ms. Foley Carter, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, Ms. Donnelly is prepared to be arraigned today, but is asking for an adjourned pretrial date.
So for purposes of arraignment, Ms. Donnelly, how are you proceeding?
No contest. We're having some struggles with ADA right now, so, not guilty. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just
Oh,
trying,
no, ma'am, that's perfect. No, you're
trying
fine.
my best.
No, you're fine.
Thank you.
Court will set your bond in this case at $3,000 personal. You don't need to post any money, but what you must do is continue to appear as directed until this case is resolved in its entirety. Ma'am, you know what you need to do and where you need to go to address your license issues?
I do.
Okay. We'll adjourn your pretrial over to October the 9th at
10 o'clock.
at 10 a.m. That will be by Zoom in courtroom number 3 with Judge Patton. Court staff will mail notice of the new date and time to you. It will have Judge Patton's Zoom ID information. When you come back to court on the 9th, if you wish to have time to consult with the court-appointed attorneys, they will be available on Zoom for you.
Okay.
Anything else before you leave this morning, ma'am?
I would like to know, is there a bond condition list I need to pick up regarding this?
You won't pick it up, but they're standard things. No, don't leave the state of Michigan. No additional police contacts, no extraordinary conditions.
Okay. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Anything else this morning?
Not for me.
Then you have a great day, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Bowditch and Ms. Foley Carter, our last cases were scheduled at 9:40. It's 9:56 by this court's clock. My policy is 15 minutes after the scheduled start time, so anyone who's not here is deemed in default and untimely. There's nothing else. You're free to go. Have a great day.
Thanks, Your Honor. You too.
Thank you.
Your Honor. Thank you, Madam.
Judge, you didn't mention my name. Am I free to go too?
No,
Dan,
Mr.
you gotta
Botar,
stay.
you must stay.
Oh,
Have a
man.
good day.
Everyone take care. I'll see you next time.
Bye-bye, guys.
This is 25 WM 00785 OM. Why is there an airport case on this day? Why is there an airport case?
I don't know.
Oops. I wonder if he scheduled it for the wrong day.
I can reschedule it.
Yeah, I think it's Avery. I think he wanted it on probation, but it's on the wrong day. That case needs to be reset on the regular probation docket, which will now be October 6th, I believe. And then there was also 17V001290A and 153699OT. These are both Van Buren Township versus Sarah Carpenter. They're scheduled for today for show cause, but they should actually be on the probation docket. Make sure Mr. Taylor gets all 3 of these matters scheduled on the appropriate docket. That concludes the docket for the day. This court will stand in recess until tomorrow morning.